Hi, this is Susan Ormont with Keller Williams of Chestnut Hill, and I am representing Park Bench Chestnut Hill in Brookline, Massachusetts. And we are interviewing today the owner of Drive By Pies. Drive By Pies is one of my favorite baking shops because I love their pies. They have a feeling of being homemade and always an interesting spice twist. So I've just entered the wonderful store of Drive By Pies, and I'm just giving you a little view of how much fun it is. If you come over to this counter, you will see lots of different foods, including gluten-free, which is a very important issue, as we all know today. Just in this corner, I see a coconut cream pie, an apple cranberry pie, a pumpkin pie, a cherry pie, and then these fun cakes that they call pretty ugly cakes. Over on the other side of the counter, we have baking from the day, and already it's been cleaned out and it's not even 10 o'clock. But they do have some pies that she's just put in, and over here some lovely looking breakfast cakes. Hi again. At last we're together with Fran Kolenik. I am so thrilled to be here because I adore this place, and we're going to find out the history of it and why Fran chose South Brookline, this wonderful place.
Hi.
Hi. So tell me what brought you here?
Well, I owned a bakery in West Roxbury called Baker, and we owned that for 5 years. I owned it with another woman. That closed. She wanted to close that, and it was around the time of October, and my customers wanted to know what they were going to do about pies for Thanksgiving. So the last day we were there, I just started a business on Facebook, because you can do that now, and I just made it called Drive By Pies because I live on the North Shore, and I just started delivering. I cooked out of my kitchen, and I just started delivering pies. Yeah, I did about 250 pies that Thanksgiving, and I kept a lot of my customers from West Roxbury, so I continue to deliver on a weekly basis.
Wow, that's a lot of schlepping.
Yeah, but it was great actually, because I could decide. I would send out an email and say, I'm going to do a delivery on this particular Saturday. What do you want? And so people, when people know they're only getting something once a week, and they don't know when you're coming again, so they would order scones and muffins and pies and things like that. So I would do a full day of just driving around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was fun. I mean, actually, it was fun. But I also knew I had to get out of my house legally, and I really missed the interaction with the customer.
Great.
So I started looking for a commercial kitchen. I was going to do a food truck.
You have amazing communication with people, and people clearly enjoy talking to you and working with you, and that's a great thing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I enjoy.
That's quite a story. So then you found this place. How did you find this place?
A friend of mine, Joanna, on one of the last days I was at my other place, told me that her friend here had a wedding cake place. It was called Cakes to Remember. She made high-end wedding cakes, and she had made their wedding cake. So I came here and talked to the woman and said, can I rent out your kitchen at night? Yeah,
wow.
That's all I wanted to do.
Clever.
I was going to continue to deliver. Commercial kitchens were way too expensive, and you only got one shelf, so it wasn't going to work. She, at the time, had been here for like 30 years, and said, I'm out, I'm done. If you want to buy my equipment and build out, this wasn't open to the public at all. It's just the kitchen and the walk-in and that kind of stuff. So I said, sure, let me get a loan. So I went to the bank.
Minor detail in life today for all of us.
Yeah.
Even in real estate.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to the bank and put it up against my house, actually. I put the loan against my house. And I had not done the money part at the other bakery. I was running behind the scenes. So I had to learn all that.
Well, let me say something, because you're a small business owner, and today this is so tough, as we all know, and congratulations, because this is a successful and wonderful shop.
Thank you.
I have to say, my favorite pie here is your blueberry pie. And the reason is I like that extra twist of a citrusy taste in it, number one. And number two, that it's like the wild blueberries, the
Maine,
very
they are.
small Maine blueberries. And to me, that is exquisite.
Yes, and we have a lot of people love the Maine, wild Maine blueberry pie that we do, and those are the best blueberries to work with, I think.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
never change, please.
Yeah.
So we were in the middle of discussing pies, and I wanted to point out something which is my favorite. This adorable pie in a cup.
In
What
a
do you
jar.
call it?
It's
Oh,
a jar
pie in
pie.
a jar.
It's a jar pie, yeah.
So tell us the story of this.
Well, my daughter was working for me over the summer. She's in college, and she's great with Instagram and all the whole social media thing. She's always coming up with ideas, and I had originally had these little jars that the wheat yogurt comes in that I was saving to do something with.
Yeah, I love them. I save them too.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can put candles in them too, by the way.
Right. So candles, pie. So she came up with this idea, put it on Instagram. It went a little viral. We had people coming just for those, and now it's a great thing 'cause it's perfect. It's like 3 or 4 bites. You don't have to eat a whole pie. You don't have to feel guilty.
If you have parties, this would
Yeah.
be a perfect thing to have at each person's plate.
Exactly.
Place. I think it's adorable. We'll move on to another subject, which is Super Bowl.
So what I have done for the Super Bowl is I have this. We're gonna have a dozen of these meat pies, either buffalo chicken meat or regular chicken pie that they can take home and bake. We'll put directions on it. They can
About
throw it in
how
the
long
oven.
does it take to cook it?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. And
Yeah.
will you continue using these after the Super Bowl?
I think so. We make some here that people can grab already cooked at lunch, but I like the idea of the take and bake because our chicken pot pies, they take and bake, are very popular.
Well, you know, the next step is you'll be freezing them for the stores.
Well, yes, I see. Exactly. That's when I go into wholesale, right?
When you sell yourself out, but I want her to stay as a small business because
Yeah.
she's making good money, she's having a successful, wonderful time, and let's support her.
Yes, thank you. So it's really wonderful. The neighborhood really needed something like this. Coffee,
Absolutely,
egg
absolutely.
sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, all sorts of stuff.
But listen, I'm coming from West Roxbury. I used to live in Chestnut Hill. I would have come from either of those places here for this. This is what you want, a nice homemade pie. So
Right.
tell me, what's your most successful sales in pie?
In pies, my biggest seller is the apple, basic apple.
Really? Wow.
It's my mother's recipe, and she won an apple pie contest when I was little,
Oh.
down at Shoppers World on Route 9. So it's her pie dough, and I have not changed it. I'll never change it. She taught me. I'm the youngest of 7, so I used to like hang out, roll the pie dough. She would teach me all that, and so it's her pie dough and her apples and her apple recipe. That's straight up apple seems to be the number one. Chocolate cream is huge. People love that. I make a fresh pastry cream, no pudding. And also we have a pie that was featured in the Proper Bostonian before they went out of business, which was pear salted caramel.
Yes.
And that's a huge hit too.
I love that pie. I had it. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. I've had your cranberry apple and love that.
That's my favorite. The apple cranberry crumb is my favorite.
Really wonderful.
Yes, and then we do peach when they're in season. We have pumpkin and pecan. Depending on the season. Strawberry rhubarb is a huge hit, but it's a short season. June to September.
I found this,
My
which
great
is
shirts.
which is adorable because it has the logo of Drive By Pies. But what I love the most is what it says in the back, which is, as you know, be grateful, give thanks, and eat pie. In concluding our visit with Karen Kolenik with Drive By Pies, I want to remind you that you can order gluten-free or any pie with 24 to 48 hours notice. Thank you again for visiting. This is Susan Ormont with Keller Williams Realty and parkbench.com, West Roxbury, signing out with a ciao for now.